black and green. So dirty, you didn't want to deal with it. So funky, you didn't want to get with it. But that's alright, no problem, cool. Sent to the earth to educate the fool. Waiting around for my shell to crack. After that, you can't hold me back. Looking out for the danger signs. Jungle brothers bringing forth a change in times. Left, right, up, as from which angle? Straight up the middle, reality's the riddle. Sending a message to the old and young. Confused about where I come from. What planet, what channel, what station? Africa from the Zulu nation.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. This is a public service announcement. What? Yes, this is a public service announcement. You are being notified that it is Rhino season. This is going to be where everything I have to say comes straightforward. I had a divination, and in that divination, the brother said, your ancestors are upset with you. I was like, excuse me? He said that your ancestors are upset. You respond, but you need to respond faster. They also said that you need to approach life with a more unbridled tongue. Now, I don't know how, if you know me, if you interacted with me, if you talk to me, you know that I do not hold back on the verbiage. I've been raised in this liberation struggle for our minds, bodies, and souls by some serious hardcore brothers and sisters here in Atlanta. And so, no, I don't know how to sit too long and be silent. And I've been aggressive, deeply aggressive about making sure that my expression of the liberation of my people is heard as loud as I can pull it. With the African Speaks, all the support I give with anybody else streaming the shows, right? But they said, you got to come harder. And I was like, really? I can get that. This is my straightforward. This is Rhino season coming straightforward. So that you know that ain't necessarily always going to be scheduled, but if I got something on my heart, something on my spirit, you can guarantee that you're going to hear my mouth. It comes with you this way. And I might even name names. Or if you ask me to name names, I'll name some names because I know some information. Now in that space, when it hit me to say Rhino season, I had to look it up. I said, why am I being told to go straight forward in the Rhino as I sit with you with my pet miniature, right? My pet miniature. When a Rhino appears as your spirit animal, and I got multiple spirit animals, not just one. It depends on what I'm called to do. I transform. I am dynamic. I am the African. I am in warrior mode, so whatever I need to be, whatever I need to achieve, whatever I need to accomplish, I become the vessel being able to be used to get that job done. I get sick and tired of people putting me in a box. I'm tired. I'm done. I am the wild card. I am the dynamic. I'm the person you call when the people who are supposed to be doing what they're doing can't get it done. Said, lift your head, chin up, face the fear with all your being. And so, the fear is nothing but what's inside you, because I don't fear anything outside. It is me encountering my most powerful self. And I'm done with being afraid of allowing him to manifest. Fear not, loved ones. When this animal comes into your being, you have the strength of the entire universe within you to stand up for yourself. Now, I don't see self as individualism. I see self as my connection and relationship to my people. I'm standing up, voicing the word, saying what I got to say on behalf of those who I'm called. Take on the world for you. Woo. Take your stand and take on the world. For you, face the truth. Yes. Bear your wound, and keep running with force, standing in your truth. And people get mad at me because they try to make my truth theirs. Sorry, I don't function that way. I'm here to do and be all that the Creator and the ancestors have called. And if that bothers you, that's your problem, not mine. We're watching everybody, a lot of people, a lot of black people transitioning over. So who's stepping up? Who can sit down and say there is nothing more sacred than the liberation of black people? We watching the generation who got us here fade. And I need somebody else to pour into. I'm sitting there saying, here am I, Lord, send me. Pour into me so I can pour into others. I'm done. Done not speaking the truth that I know. See, the difficulties melt away. I'm watching them fade. You are always right. So I don't have to prove myself to nobody. I'm done with seeking and asking approval. You already know, those who know me, I don't do that anyway. I would like the ones who say they love me, say they respect what we do, to always, support. I don't get it. And I'm telling you, I don't get it. Why? Because I am not an ass kisser. I don't kiss ass. I don't do that well. I didn't come from the environment in which I had to grow up kissing ass. Nah, that's not what we do. Keep going forward in the vibration of love. We do this in the space of love. Man, you ever seen a rhino start running? Who can stop it when it moves forward? The spirit of the rhino is here. This is the season. Black men, stand up. Real black women, because we got a lot of fakers who call themselves sisters. I'm be watching this stuff on, what is it? Social media? Sisters, come on. I need the voices of the black women who know that they are here to heal the diaspora, the children that come from your womb. Those I want to speak forward. So look, if you got a show, you got an idea, you got something, let's bring the world some love. Sometimes that love is tough. So this is, again, out to the community, my broad community. Come with the Rhino necklace. Got the new flavor. I'm not asking permission anymore. Got my pet. He sits on my altar. He's been sitting on my altar for like a year or so now. And he's been coming saying, yo, I'm ready to run. Yo, I'm ready to run. I woke up this morning. In a deeper, more profound sense of self. I'm taking this Lent season seriously. They asked me to give the sermon for Pentecost. Ooh. Thy kingdom come is the title. Y'all wait for that. I'm blowing the roof. I'm going harder than hard. Y'all get ready. This is a public service announcement. It is Rhino season. We are no longer asking permission, seeking validation. The Creator does it all. The ancestors does it all. And if there is something being said that I don't like, you will hear it. I don't care what white folks are doing. I don't care what the government, but I do care, but not to the point where that's all I talk about. It is time to bring the black community to their highest sense of self. Can you create a roadmap for the black community to become one with the universe, with the Creator, and the ancestors? Create a roadmap so that we can reach our divine selves. Program pragmatic processes that truly build community. Not this. I'm tired of this. We do that very well. Talk. Program after program after program, year after year after year, and no manifestation. It's time for us to run forward toward building a true black community. Let's get it. Straightforward. Public service announcement. Get used to it because it ain't going anywhere. It's not like the African Speaks. That's one of those teaching places. Hey, I ain't teaching anything here. I'm just telling you my opinion. And I don't care how you feel. Because it's time for us to eat, swallow, chew, and get used to the truth. Period. One love.
Break down. Round and round, upside down, living my life underneath the ground. Never heard of and hardly seen a whole lot of talk about the red, black, and green. So dirty, you didn't want to deal with it. So funky, you didn't want to get with it. But that's alright, no problem, cool. Sent to the earth to educate the fool. Waiting around for my shell to crack. After that, you can't hold me back. Looking out for the danger signs. Jungle Brothers bringing forth a change in times. Left, right, some ass from which angle? Straight up the middle, reality's the riddle. Sending a message to the old and young, confused about where I come from. What planet, what channel, what station? Africa from the Zulu nation.